Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today this is going to be your match review. Sadly, of Chelsea's 3-2 defeat away to West Ham in the Premier League. What can I say? The performance wasn't the best performance, and it just shows that Chelsea can play well against the big sides like the Liverpools, the Man Cities, the Man Uniteds, the Arsenals, the Tottenhams, the Leicester. We can go up against most of this, and like Sheffield United and Wolves, every team in the top half of this season. We can basically play well against them. As soon as we play a side that's in the bottom half of the league, we can't seem to play well against them and everything else. And I'll run for you the Chelsea lineup. The team who played for Chelsea today was Arrizabalaga, Azpilicueta, Christensen, Rudiger, Alonso, Barkley, Kante, Kovacic, Willian, Abraham, Pulisic, with Mount coming on for Kovacic in second half. So did Loftus-Cheek for Barkley and Giroud for Abraham. I think Chelsea played okay. First half, we had all the possession, doing alright, being very well determined, being very well driven. We were. But, like I said, West Ham did have a goal ruled out for offside. Zucek, or whatever you call him, the ball came in and it was just a melee in the box. And then somehow, West Ham player got the ball in the back of the net, ruled out for offside, with Antonio's head being offside. Some people are saying it shouldn't be offside. A lot of people are saying that it was wrong to be offside. I don't know. But, like I said, it's your opinion. Yeah, it's valid. But then the others I will say is, the other one I will say is, then about 2 or 3 minutes later, Chelsea got given a penalty with a foul on Pulisic by Obona. Literally by Diop, who fouled on Pulisic. And then Williams scored the spot kick to put Chelsea 1-0 up. And I thought to myself, not bad, I'm happy. West Ham got a goal ruled out by VAR. That was rightly ruled out. Chelsea then went and scored via a penalty by Willian. I thought to myself, that's good. I'm all being well. Happy days. Then, we're getting towards half time. Rudiger then put out for a corner where I thought there was no need for Rudiger to go and put the ball out for a corner. All that Rudiger had to do was just boot the ball upfield, and we could have gone into half time 1-0 up. We could have gone into half time 1-0 up. And what happens from that resulting corner that Rudiger gave away? The ball goes up, and Zucek again with the header, 1-1. And then what also is annoying, Abraham's on the line. Why don't you put someone else on the goal line? And Abraham is one of our tallest players. Let him go and jump for the ball. He could beat most of those West Ham players to the ball because he's taller and bigger. So he could have stopped that. And we could have gone into half-time 1-0 up from a Rudiger mistake. That should have not give the corner away. Then, second half, first 5 minutes, West Ham were all over it from the get-go. And then there was a slight foul by Rudiger on Antonio. He got on with it. Halfway went down a bit too easily. Game played on. Bowen got the ball. Ball came across. And what was Christensen and Rudiger doing? Rudiger, literally, they were lost. They just didn't man mark. They were awful. It's Rudiger and Christensen's fault for the West Ham second goal. They weren't marking up for the ball to come in. They could have easily, when that ball came in from Jarrod Bowen, it came across the face of goal, they could have easily just stuck a toe out and that could have hit the ball away. What did they do? They leaved it to go zooming past it both and let Antonio slot it in for 2-1. And I thought to myself, here we go, we're going to lose. Again, to a side in the bottom half. Then West Ham started playing the defensive game. We were starting to attack more. And I was thinking to myself, are we going to score? Are we going to score? Are we going to score anytime soon? Then I'm trying to figure out what minute this was. And then in about the 72nd minute, we had a free kick. Willian with an absolute peach of a free kick that hit the post and went in. I thought to myself, are we gonna get now the momentum and go and get this winner? And I thought, what a free kick from Willian. Best goal he scored all season for us. And made history in the process. Willian has made history. Willian has become the first player in Premier League history to score in all 12 calendar months in the competition. And also, Willian has scored in back-to-back Premier League appearances for Chelsea for only the second time. The first time since October 2015, the Brazilian was the first player to score both a direct free kick and a penalty in the same match, since Cesc Fabregas also did so for Chelsea against West Ham back in March 2016. And that was interesting, but the only stat that I would say, and now I'm just going to say this, then I thought to myself, we're 2-1 up, we're 2-2, I think, let's go and get a winner, and we literally pressed, and then in the 89th minute, West Ham broke on us, and then Marcos Alonso let a left-footed player swinging a left-footed cross in, and left Rudiger exposed on his own against Jamwinga, where Christensen was nearby and could have ran up to do it, but it was because of Alonso being so slow, he couldn't track the run of the left-footed player, that then put the ball up towards Alonso, to Jamwinga to give him support. Alonso should be back with Rudiger, and Christensen didn't get back in time and could have supported Rudiger, because Rudiger had to basically do all that defending on his own, when he should have had Christensen with him and Alonso. Where were they? Shocking. And I will put a little bit, if I can find it, of what if I can find it, for what Frank Lampard said. And I'm going to read you here what Frank Lampard said. He said, "We dominated the game in terms of possession, but we make mistakes and teams will hurt you. I'm not happy with any of the goals. You don't get given victories for scoring 2 goals. You have to be better than that. There were moments they counter-attacked which we knew they would. There were details in the game which we knew but we lost, but we didn't get them right. Against West Ham, you have to make recovery runs. This is the bit we got wrong. It is why we are fighting for top 4, not 1 or 2, because we don't get things right as much as the big boys do. I am not happy, but at the same time, we are 2 points ahead of Man United, and who are going great for some time. If you don't get details right in big games, you're going to drop points. At times, we have played really well this season. As a group, we need to find more consistency." Be interested to see what your thoughts on Frank Lampard and what he said there. I thought it was not a bad performance. Just some bits we need to work out with is a few players I am going to name which I thought needs to be addressed, and I want your views on it. I think the negative players on this performance today was Rudiger, Christensen, and Marcos Alonso. That area of the pitch was where the fault was coming from Marcos Alonso's side, where West Ham exploited that, and it worked for them to a T. I would say this now. If we had Emerson playing in that position, I think it might be slightly different. I think Emerson's better in the left-back position than Marcos Alonso. And that's why I think we should go in for a left-back. We are trying to go in for Chigwell at the moment. But if we do get him out, we'll be a perfect addition to the squad. But that centre-back and left-back today against West Ham didn't work. West Ham exposed those three players. Those three players got exposed. Was Rudiger, Christensen, and Alonso got exposed. Aspilicueta's side, he had him. He managed to defend them off well. The other side and the middle did not work. West Ham deserved to win the game. They took their chances when they can. They had 4 shots on target and scored from 3 of them. Yeah, like Lampard said, you have to sort stuff up. If you don't do recovery runs and you know you're gonna get hit on the break, so you got to be wary when you're gonna get hit on the break. And it's unfortunate for us. It's done for Marcos Alonso being stupid. And now let's go on to I think it's Saturday. We play. I'm just trying to make sure I get this right. I think Saturday we play Watford. Yeah, we play Watford at 8 o'clock on Saturday. Hopefully, there has to be a massive improvement in the players' performance. They've got to go now and show to Frank Lampard that they are worthy of playing for Chelsea Football Club. They've got to go and beat Watford. They've got to make up for this performance because it was embarrassing. And I'm saying this because it was embarrassing. I didn't expect us to go and have West Ham doing the double of us this season, home and away. Who expected that? Not me. But the players have got to now make up for it by going and beating Watford. Let's hopefully we can go and do that. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this match review of Chelsea's 3-2 defeat away to West Ham. Blue is the colour, and